Hello, my name is Navigator, and I'm back at you guys today with another kind of character build, but this is more or less going to be a build surrounding the new survival tent and the new free survival tent that I have come up with. If that last one doesn't make any sense, I suggest you guys go check out my last video going over a free alternative to a Fallout First survival tent. Once you guys get that, it'll probably what I'm going to talk about in this video will probably make a little bit more sense. But as you guys know, whenever something comes to the atomic shop, if it's a skin or an apparel item, something like that, I will usually make a character build surrounding that. And this is going to be very similar, but a little bit different in that the item I'm making this, kind of surround is going to be the new lean-to survival tent slash the new free alternative, so on and so forth one that I came up with. For the sake of this video, I'm going to be using the survival tent, but I'll get into the rest of it later. But yeah, it's really all I have for introductions. Regarding the outfit, regarding the weapons, again, it's going to be a little different. I don't really have anything on that front. I threw on the Vault Survivor outfit. I thought it'd be kind of cool for a nomadic kind of build, I guess. He's kind of got everything he needs on him. And it's Fallout friendly, so I figured that would be fun. But let me go over the perks that I have, and that'll probably make this make a little bit more sense. So, starting over here in strength, the idea behind this build, and this is going to be for all of these perk categories, is going to be well, if you guys know what a nomad is, it's somebody that roams from place to place, kind of like the Lonesome Wanderer build I did. Without a permanent residence, but this is literally going to be a build where you do not have a permanent residence. Alright, so with that out of the way, let's talk about this. In strength, a lot of these perks I have on for myself, but they will actually help you as well. Traveling Pharmacy, Bandolier, Pack Rat, and Strong Back, they're all going to help manage weight. Strong Back is going to add just more carry weight. Pack Rat will reduce the weight of junk items. Bandolier reduces the weight of ammo, and Traveling Pharmacy reduces the weight of chems. Over here in Perception, so what I did for this, I didn't equip any, weapon, any damage perks because I wanted to leave that up to you guys. Typically, I use either the Rifleman build or the Commando build, and all of those points are going to be subject to Perception. So what I did here is I have Tank Killer and I have Concentrated Fire on because that will work for both Commando and Rifleman, and then I also have the other 9 perks on as well, so that I could run through here and either equip Commando, I could equip Rifleman, whatever I wanted to, and I'd still have those all maxed out. Also, before I really get into this, I want to say, for all of my builds, not just this one, I do have legendary perks. I'm going to show those off very quickly. The ones that really make a difference are going to be, I have a +1 perception, +1 agility, +1 intelligence, and actually +5 on strength. So what that does is it basically means that I could max out strength, intelligence, whatever. I think strength is the one that I can actually max out. I can max out strength at 15 when in reality I could have like 13 or 14. I think it's 14 points in there. So it'll make it say that I have all those points in there, but then I can use those points and put them towards another category. So I saw in the comments some people were confused as to how I have all these perks. That is why. Alright, so with that out of the way, let's go over here to Endurance. I have Life Giver on. Life Giver is always a great perk to have. That's just going to bump up my health, why not? And I also have Homebody on because I believe this works with survival tents as well. It probably doesn't, but good thing I have this free alternative survival tent because it is actually a camp. So if I'm using that free alternative one, I have gained improved health and limb damage while I am there or while I'm in any other camp or any other workshop, or at least my camp or my workshop. Over here in Charisma, I have Inspirational on. This is gonna, on top of being a nomadic kind of perk, loadout. I wanted this to also be an all-encompassing loadout. So as you've seen, there's weight management, there's health, there's weapons. Now we have a little bit of XP. So I maxed out Inspirational. You hop on a team, you max out those bonds, and you're getting a shit ton of XP from that. I also have Travel Agent on. Considering that you're not really going to be staying at like a camp or something like that, you might be going to train stations, you might be going from one place to the other. I figured Travel Agent would be a good perk just to reduce the price of fast traveling. On top of that, I also have Hard Bargain on. If you're going to be a nomad, you're obviously going to want to be selling some of the stuff that you have in your inventory to manage your weight, so Hard Bargain will help with buying and selling prices at non-player vendors. And intelligence, first aid, demolition expert, batteries included. I have those on. Demolition expert is in case you're using a explosive weapon. If you're not, though, you can delegate these points somewhere else. First aid helps with health. Batteries included is going to be another weight management perk. And then I also have a little bit of weapon artisan on here. I have the weapons workbench down at my alternative survival tent, so I could actually use this and be pretty beneficial for this build. But if you're using a basic survival tent, it probably won't be as beneficial to you. Over here in agility, I have Action Boy and Marathoner on. That's going to help me just, manage my AP, stuff like that. And I have Ammo Smith on as well. Whether you're using this alternative survival tent or the actual survival tent, hopefully there will be a Tinkerer's Workbench. Unfortunately, with the survival tent I'm using for today, there is not, but who cares? Over here in Luck, I have Bloody Mess on that helps with damage. Pharma Finder as well, Pharma Finder, I threw that on there. It was either between that or Scrounger. I kind of went with this. I figured that, you're going to be out there, you might as well have a bump in the loot you're picking up. And then Class Freaking Starch Genes just help me with my mutations. All right, folks. That is going to be the perks, really. Again, you can use whatever weapon you want. If you want to delegate points into some other category for like pistols or for melee weapons, whatever you want to call it. I have enough points in at least in strength, but I definitely have enough points over here in agility if you're planning on doing a pistol or like a shotgun, something like that. So again, this is totally going to be a different build than usual. I don't plan on going out and like killing enemies. I don't really have any like damage stuff to show you, but let me show you what I plan on doing with this build. So I'm out here, I'm in the wasteland, blah, blah, blah. Let's pretend that I just finished a mission, and I do not have Fallout first, so let's pretend that that's fucking Monogamine right there. I just did a colossal problem. I'm going to walk all the way over here, and, okay. Well, it seems like this is a nice place. Let me put my shit down, and there you go. This is going to be my camp. This is literally my entire camp right here, and I'm working off of this. Is there an enemy over here? Oh, fuck off. Hold on, I hate this. In my last video was the Protectrons 2. They're Protectrons 2. They're so fucking annoying. They walk so slow. Oh my god. If you're gonna attack me, pick up the pace. So yeah, this is gonna be your literal. This is your base of operations for your whole day. Exactly. That's the purpose of this build, is to be as minimalistic as possible. You're not going to go to some fancy camp, whatever. You got your scrap box, you got a bed, you got a cooking station, you got a stash. That's all you need. I wish that they had some kind of way to scrap weapons here. They should, you know what they should do? They should add like a little stool or something with like a fucking rock, just to show you like smashing weapons and armor apart. That'd be a good idea. But yeah. So this is my camp, and this is basically the whole build. This is really, really the whole build. So let me explain to you guys what the alternative camp thing is going to be, or the alternative tent is going to be. Again, please check out my last video on it. I go a little bit more in depth, actually a lot more in depth, about why I chose what I did, blah, blah, blah. So all I'm going to do here is just the same thing I did with that survival tent. We're just finding a place to put it down. This is not going to work. Let's go see if we can find somewhere else. What about up here? Come on, so yeah, just press. Oh, perfect. Okay. So yeah, throwing that down. Oh, no. Oh, my God. I'm a fucking idiot. Well, good thing I have a video up on Outpost 1401, because I just totally ruined it. Just totally ruined the whole fucking thing. Oh, well, I don't really give that much of a fuck, It's, nothing lasts forever, So, there we go. I don't really care. Okay, let's see. Let me put this down really, really fast. There we go. That should be good. Let me see if I can put down the blueprint here. I believe I can. Come on. There we are. All right, there is your alternate survival tent right there, and it's just about the same size as any other survival tent, so you should be able to put it down in very similar locations and just as easy. This is blueprinted, so all I'm doing is pressing a couple buttons and placing it down just like the survival tent. So there you go, folks. I know today was a little bit different, not really too eventful, but that is going to be my Nomad build. Again, this build is going to be for somebody that either A, doesn't really feel like making a camp, or doesn't really have a use for a camp, or B, does not have Fallout first, something like that. So I figured I would get this video out there for you guys, even if it wasn't really super important, but yeah, that's all I got for you. Man, in hindsight, I'm actually very, very upset that I destroyed that camp. That was one of my favorite camps. I'm gonna do my best to throw it back down. I think I'll be okay with the blueprints and stuff. We'll have to go look, but I'll let you guys know about that. All right, folks. My name is Navigator. Have a nice day. Take care.